Live from Music City, Nashville, Tennessee, this is your motivational, sensational, inspirational, educational, keenly awaited, highly anticipated edition of the Real Life Stock Review, brought to you by your humble host, Jerremy Newsome, with another daily dose of mentally delicious brain food, reminding each of you to love life, live life, and trade it. What's going on, folks, from around the world? Hope you are most illustriously fantastic today. It's the 5th of May, 2017, also known as Cinco de Mayo, We're doing fantastic. We got some great weekend plans ahead. Happy birthday, Stephen King and Johnny Guarco. One of my buddies is having a wedding today at 5 o'clock exactly. So I'll be leaving as soon as I get done with the afternoon swing trading room and hopping over there and having a good celebratory weekend. Let's look at the broader markets and just talk about what there is to talk about. So the SPY today, not much has changed. Very small candle, some good job numbers came out, unemployment numbers or whatever. Earlier this morning, we did have a pretty nice gap up. So as you noticed, it's a black candle gapping up, so it's a bullish gap and go. Of course, the SPY is in a bullish trend, no question about that, on pretty much all time frames. Daily, hourly, weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly. It's all good, it's all bullish. Buy the dip, right? And so if you got a chance to buy this pullback to the 50 or perhaps this pullback, either one, or here you double bottom, maybe you bought this pullback Wednesday into the 10 or perhaps yesterday. Either way, trend's bullish. Next target 249.01. We're not going to get there tomorrow. It'll take some time. Right now, the SPY, a lot of traders got a May 228, 227 bull put spread expiring really in about 28 minutes. I got the one for regular May, which is 2 weeks from now. Other than that, on the SPY, it just looks more bullish than bearish to me. That's pretty much all I got. The Dow Jones, ticker symbol DIA. Check this candle pattern out. Here's a weekly chart on the Dow. Look at this candle on the weekly. We really have done a whole heck of a lot of nothing on the weekly right now. So we are just trading sideways. Very, very rare that a super small range week like this in the broad market gives us a great day trader and gives us some good day trading opportunities. But this week was actually the second best week of the entire year for me. As of right now, officially at 7.13 R's, including commissions and including the losses from this week, but not including some of the losses that are going to be coming up 2 weeks from now. So I'll be filling you guys in on those in just a little bit. The big win obviously was on Apple, ticker symbol AAPL. Apple hit 148.91, a new all-time high today. I talked about this one on Wednesday, and Wednesday got into the 145 calls expiring this week when it traded down to the 10 per this analysis right here. All I did was buy the dip and exited those. So I bought them at $1, sold them at $2.30 today. Could have held for a lot longer. They got up to like $3.45 at one point. But oh well. A lot of other traders still in Apple, and with 150 as the target. 150 probably gets hit, honestly, next Monday, Tuesday of next week. Longer term, though, I think we could get up to 162 pretty easily this year, and I think we'll just kind of keep slowly climbing. But at this particular point, one of the best wins of the my career at this level, back in January 17th, back in here, a lot of traders were loading up on some Apple positions. This $5.80 June 120 call, which had a $1.80 risk, is now right at $30. Huge, huge, huge return. So, liking that one. Anyway, that's Apple. Also, shout outs to those who snagged some gains on IBM. This was a very lucky gap down today, obviously not expected at all. There was some news that the Oracle from Omaha, is dumping some positions of his IWM, causing this giant gap down. I wonder if anyone had an opportunity or a chance to snag this bearish gap down a few days or weeks ago, which are just kind of chilling, right? So a retest gap, meaning this is a retest. If you're waiting for it to short, you're waiting for some type of movement like this. I can guarantee you, in fact, we'll do it right now. If you go into an hourly time frame, you'll see that exact pattern. Here's the hourly time frame. And look at there, ladies and gentlemen, right? There is the retest. So it traded down, traded up, traded down, traded up. So if you shorted somewhere into that 10 exponential moving average, right, you're at least in the right direction. And is that trade going to work? Who knows? But at this particular point in time, if you're looking at playing IBM, right, the perspective I have is if we break lower than this, probably, right, look to short the retest, since it is a retest gap, and then maybe trade down to 152. So that was some analysis on IWM. Congrats for those who did get a chance to play it. Really quite obvious, though, that today would fade, right? And fade is when a gap trades in the opposite direction. So the stock went from 182 to 153, 30-point move, right at 20% in the last 2 months on IWM. So on the daily chart, very, very extended. And then hop over here to the weekly chart. Look how many bearish candles in a row. So this is what extended looks like on IWM. So no real shocker that today did get a little bit of a fade at open. This is all purely short traders buying to cover their position, getting a little bit of a bounce there on IBM. So that's pretty, I guess, relatively interesting more often than not. Gene requested some stocks, so let's go hop over here to Boeing. So Boeing, this is one of the stocks I mentioned back in January. I'm most bullish on this year. Gene has a 175, 172 bull put spread, looks good. Next target for me on Boeing is 190.97. Trend looks good. Trend is your friend at this point. Just stay in and let it keep doing its thing. Yahoo, YHOO, retesting some of the moving averages. Gene has a 47, 46 bull put spread expiring in 2 weeks. So far, Gene, the trend looks good. A lot of extension here, and on both Yahoo and Baba. So when Yahoo does pull back, right, buy the dip. So it is already confirmed in a bullish trend, right, Jason? Already good to go. So since the trend is already bullish, there's no question about it. Just look for where you want to buy it. And this could be an area right here at about 45.5, give or take, if Yahoo pulls back. And if that pullback does happen, could be a really good buying opportunity. Just one to keep your eyes on. Secondly, as a really quick update, you probably got some emails and some videos from me, and you're likely full aware now that May is Health and Wellness Month. So just yesterday, I was able to deliver to the world some free workout and meal plans for the month of May. So this is the advanced plan that I'm on right now. And so there's only 2 plans. You got advanced and you got beginner. So make sure you check your inbox for this. Download it. It's entirely free. No sales pitch. Nothing needed from you. Give this to the world. It's some great insights, some great information. So today, even though today was Friday, I did this because I'm 1 day behind. So pretty much tomorrow, which is Saturday, I'll be doing this, and I'll be doing some cardio on Sunday, and then back to the grind on Monday. So no rest, but that's okay. I got 1 day behind. I didn't get a chance to start until May 2nd. So I had my birthday, whatever, it happens. So anyway, Sunday, I'll be knocking some of that out. But then Monday, right back into this intense workout right here. So this is the advanced plan. And again, here's the meal plan. Been following this pretty closely to an extent. And anyway, make sure you have that application. Really some great insights so far. You'll notice right there, my good buddy Sai mentioned he joined a gym. If you haven't joined a gym yet, I got some really exciting news coming out for you tomorrow. So keep your eyes on your inbox for that. Also, check out what Grant Benson said. My boy Grant. That was a message that he posted in Slack. So if you have a Fitbit, look to join Grant and a few other traders at the in the real life trading group there, and see if you guys want to post some of your running metrics. Here's one thing I know for sure for any traders who want to cut weight for the summer. Here's the way to do it: eat 0 sugars and run a lot. You will lose weight, guaranteed. That's just the way it's gonna work. You run or walk a lot or run a lot, eat 0 sugars, you're going to shed the weight. So Grant, thanks so much for that, man. That was really impressive. I truly appreciate it. Here's Tesla, ticker symbol TSLA. Tesla, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy, what can I say about Tesla? What a beautiful, beautiful bounce. Here's some shout outs to Albert. Albert, look at these results that he just scored, ladies and gentlemen. Good Googa Mooga. So let's talk about this one on Tesla today. Really, it's actually a pretty easy play, honestly. Earnings were terrible, but technical analysis held strong. This weekly chart, you might be wondering, hey Jeremy, where is this 291.42 price range coming in? That is the previous all-time high on Tesla. That's it. That's all I use. Very simple. The all-time high back in the first week of September 2014 was 291.42. So I drew a line there. What happened? Well, we had a black candle gapping down yesterday, which is a retest gap. We did retest intraday, of course. We traded right down to the previous all-time high, and that would have been your buying location right there. Simply buy there. That was what I refer to as a blind buy, where you're simply using old resistance as new support. You buy there, and how much do you risk if you're wrong, Jason? 1R. Do you, or are you, or could you lose on that trade? Of course. Doesn't matter if you're going to lose. What matters is, do you plan it in advance? So Albert, Tony, Matt, I'm trying to think of all the other traders who made money on Tesla. There's just too many to name. Congratulations. Phenomenal job. DJ, part of Team Nashville. Great job crushing Tesla. Well done, folks. That was a beautiful, beautiful 2 or 3 days back-to-back of day trading on ticker symbol TSLA. You'll notice here was another request, Seagate Technology. Let's hop over here to ticker symbol STX. And Seagate Technology not doing all that much. This one did have a beautiful, and I do mean beautiful, bearish gap and go. Gap action. I'm a classic gap. Look at me, no candles on the screen. I'm a classic gap. Gapped beautifully, bearish gap and go. Opened right at this support resistance and just got decimated. Where did it trade to? That's so weird. Traded right to a previous gap that acted as a support, and we're just kind of hanging out and bouncing around a little bit. So my buddy Victor has a put sale. Neos has a put sale. They don't mind owning some shares of Seagate if they get put the stock down there. It's right at the 200 simple moving average. Realistically though, Seagate is going to be pretty easy to play. One of two things, I think. If it closes above this big bearish gap down, look to go long. If it rolls down to the 200 simple moving average, look to go long on Seagate. That's pretty much all I got. Only 2 others left. Let's go look at Caterpillar for my good friend Christopher Miller. And Caterpillar, there's a few traders who analyzed this so well. If you're a trader who looked at Caterpillar in the last 2 weeks, I really want you to scratch yourself on the back, because this was an amazing application of a retest gap, right? White candle gapping up. What is this called that we're doing right now? This is called the retest. So that doesn't mean that you have to be playing this bearish, but what it could mean is that you simply did not get in bullish right there, aka you didn't buy the breakout because you knew the sentiment. You were able to look at this trade and go, nope, there's no way I take the break out of this. I'm going to wait for it to pull back into old resistance, new support, because that's going to be a retest, and then I'll look to get in long. How are you going to look to get in long? That's entirely up to you. That's up to your time frame. That's up to your account size. That's up to your strategy. That's up to your knowledge. That's up to all kinds of things, right? You can do spreads. You can do calls. You can do shares. You can do bull put, bull call, naked put. Whatever you're trading, it's totally up to you. Doesn't mean it's going to work. No, right? No trade is guaranteed. What is guaranteed is that you will lose money on some trades. What's also guaranteed is that you will be long on some trades. You will be wrong on some trades. And what is not guaranteed is that you will follow your plan. So what's the more important thing to focus on or worry about? The fact that you're going to lose money, which is a fact, or can you follow your trading plan? Can you be disciplined? Can you do what you say you're going to do when you say you're going to do it? Because that, my friends, equals success in any facet of life. Saying you're going to do something and then actually doing it is going to make you a massively successful human. So just something to keep in mind. Last but not least, Priceline. We got a new real-life trading target that got hit for 2017. Just in case you're wondering, this is a chart that I posted on TradingView a while ago, and I'll pull it up right now. But we have hit the 2017 target on Priceline, which is $1,904.83 a share. Unbelievable. Now, so that y'all are aware, I'm not in Priceline. Don't have the money even if I wanted to be. It's too expensive. Even the options are too pricey. But here's my fibs, charts, all that kind of good stuff. I had a trader, Bobby Smith, I believe, asked me about my fib. And anyway, here it is. So that was posted back on, late February, early March. Had a beautiful rotation. I mean, this is just unbelievable. I'm going to print this chart out and put it on my wall. I love this stuff, ladies and gentlemen. I love trading. I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any requests, you know where to send them. Have a great weekend. Be safe, party safe, drink safe, eat safe, sleep safe, invest, trade, all the good stuff. Love life, live life, and trade, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you on Monday. And until then, remember, love life, live life, and trade it. Bye.